Yeah, I'm back. One of that you have to consistently, uh, when you are going to business, is character. Um, you have to be resilient. It doesn't matter what happens. And that's why I was making that beautiful analogy for business as being a bunch. It is so much to where from a point to the other. You can decide, the either part of the definition that you like. This is it. There will be bumps, there will be potholes. The situation, the condition between where you are and when you want to deliver your value will not be perfect. It won't be perfect. It won't be perfect. There are a lot of factors that are to determining how say you arrive at your destination, and it builds the character and the strength for it. Uh, I wish I can show you behind the scene of why I've been, off and on, and why I'm back here now. Then you realize that it takes strength, I mean, strong character to be able to do anything that is worthwhile. One thing, I just gave you a practical character that is needed for your business to fly, a practical character that is needed for you to elevate. Very, very key and important that I want you to take note of. Okay, I started off telling you that there are three important things that you need for your business, and I call them the MBA of business. The MBA, it's the M. I started up on it already, and it's the mind. The mind. You need the mind for the business. And I said every miles that man has gone all started from the mind that they have for the mile. You cannot go the mile of the mind that you don't have. You are going to be able to go the mile when you have mind. When you hear stuff like mind your business, in this part of the world, we think it's an offense, we think it's an abuse. Yeah, when you hear somebody tell you mind your business, you know what? It's one of the biggest and most honest advice you can ever get. It means that you have not been doing something well enough. And somebody tells you, you know what? Go back to that thing and do it again and again. When you are asked to mind your business, this is how it should sound to you henceforth. It means that you should put your business to mind. And again, take note. It also means that the first business of all is the mind business. The first business of all is the mind business. I told you that it doesn't matter the business school you decide to go to get your MBA. If you have not got this MBA, you have just wasted your time. And that's the difference. That's why you see some people who don't even have the academic MBA, MBA in short, in quotes, but they have this in reality and they are able to learn. And what is this MBA that I'm sharing with you now that is important for your business to be able to fly, for your business to elevate? All we are doing with this anniversary event is to take you away from that low level to the high level. The thing is this, there's also a way you can get yourself out of certain trouble. Just move up. A lot of troubles are on the ground level. But when you move up, you are out of that trouble. But it takes a lot of intelligence, a lot of dynamics, a lot of readiness and effectiveness to be able to stay off the ground and remain in the air. You need to meet an aeronautic engineer to understand that. At least when some people it's possible for something that is heavier than air to be able to stay in air. It's impossible for a machine to fly. Nobody wanted to believe then before we had the first airplane. So the same way, it takes a lot of it is not possible for you to elevate. And for you to see it is possible, we are having the Elevate. It's an interesting thing. It's so fulfilling for me that a lot of people are learning from this. It's so interesting and so fulfilling for me that a lot of people are taking action with this and becoming better version of themselves. Like I said, before you go into that business, there is a first business you must pay attention to, and that is your mind. Remember, you cannot go the mile of the mind you do not have. You cannot go the mile of the mind do not have. I think the mind is here, right? Not here. Yeah. So before you set out to say, hey, I want to produce this, I want to produce that, I want to give this, I want to give that, you must settle it first in your mind. If you have got the mind, hey, you will be able to go the mile of it. Very important. And remember, before I got taken out of this place, uh, I also was establishing that this is it. Business is God's design. Is the design of divinity to be able to sustainably proffer liberation to mankind. It's not interesting if you have to wake up every day. Sometimes it makes you feel like a god when you are not supposed to be, and that kind of god you're talking about now. That some people comes in front of your house every morning up to get food. Yes, it's true. Very interesting. It's philanthropy, you call it. Yes. But you realize that, for everyone that has been sustainable or a very philanthropist, they have had business is the design that is given for you to be able to reproduce liberation. Some people are going to be hungry on a daily basis. How can you give them food? They cannot all go through the route of, okay, I have to do that. Not everybody can bake bread in their house every morning, but you can take it upon yourself to bake the bread and serve it to them the best way possible. That's business. Now, business is now, putting into consideration how to replace over and over, standardize it, and make it interesting for some people to come on board and be able to do it. And find it interesting, very, very important. So for you to start out, with this, you must have the mind. So the first thing in business is the mind of the. Today we're talking about how some people have not been able to differentiate between their own personality of their business. They are a angry kind of a person. They are, they don't like this, they don't like that. You also will be able to see it in their businesses, even when those things are not interesting. And it's not supposed. Now, that is not supposed to happen in the first place. But when it happens, there is need for that intelligence to be able to dissociate your personal character from the character of your business. Why it should not happen in the first place is you don't need to keep a double standard. Like, we established earlier today that even though your product and services are different from what you like or what you don't like, your business's value and virtues should not be far from your personal value and virtues if you want to be able to sustainably keep yourself in that business as valuable as possible in bringing this promised value to your target audience. Very important. Very, very key. You need to pay attention to all of these things. So your mind is important. I mean, absolutely important for you to make sense in any business. I will not have the time, again to do a lot of, digging like I promised. I won't take the time at all. I have to come back because I will not give up on giving you value. Very important. It's another very, interesting trait bringing value through business. Don't give up on giving quality and value. Yes, there are going to be bumps along the way. Don't stop at the bumps when you have not gotten to your destination. The bumps are not, for you to stop. They are just to check the quality of your vehicle, to check the smartness of you as a driver that is transporting the balls of goodness to a point or to a place where it is needed. Very. And let me give you two of these type of mindsets. There are a lot of mindsets that I've added. I'm actually, talking to you from a book that I'm writing, The MBA of Business, for as many as possible business people from the embryo level to even, the soaring eagle level. It will make sense to you. It doesn't matter the category you are, as long as you are interested in business. As a matter of fact, business, we all sell and buy. We only become profitable or at loss when we are unable to manage the buying and the selling, lever arm or weighing balance. When you buy more than you sell, you run at loss. But when you sell more than you buy, you have profit. And that's what's happening to us in our individual lives. We are all in business. You are buying, you are selling, and you are in business. Whether you are conscious of it or not, we are all in business. So it's very important that you things. Look at it. There are mindsets that you must inculcate to be able to do well in business. And there are a lot of them, if you want to give names to them, there are a lot of character that you have to reflect in your character if you want to do well in business. And one of them I have exemplified through this process of coming out to you, celebrating the 1-year anniversary of Business Momo. It's not been easy, but we have been able to do it regardless of the bumps along the way. I'll just give you two names, of the kind of mindset that you have to take, in for you to be able to do well in business. The first one is the firefly mindset. I've got them, in their numbers, but I'll just share these two with you. The first one is the firefly mindset. Now, the firefly mindset is this: until flies before the fire shines. Listen to that very well. Until the firefly flies before the fire shines. Have you seen a firefly before? If you grew up in a village like me, you would have seen one before. I know I'm talking to a lot of city people now. But if you grew up in a village like me, I'm a village boy. Hey, what? I'm a village boy. I'm proud of it. So you see those fireflies only at night. And you only know that they are fireflies when they are in the air. When they are not in the air, when they perch on anything, you won't see the fire. But when they start flying, they begin to show the fire. It's a mindset that is needed for you to start up anything and fly. And I already told you that you are fit. You are actually licensed to fly. And that's why I'm bringing this type of mindset to bear. There are a lot of them. I have them, all lined up. They are going to be very interesting for you to come by in the book, MBA of Business. It's going to be coming out before the, let me see. Don't let me give you too big promises. But definitely, before the end of this year, you're going to have the MBA of Business coming out. I've been working on it for quite a long time now, and it's interesting. I've enjoyed myself absolutely, doing this beautiful work. And like I said, you need the firefly mindset. Look at it. You will not shine if you don't into motion. If you don't decide to fly, that inherent capability in you to shine will not come up. That innate strength of a champion will not come alive until you decide to fly. That's it. And I told you, all we have come to do to you through this event of anniversary is to elevate you, to take you out of the noise and give you a poise that you need to be able to build. that would become a unicorn. You must understand how this mindset works. The mindset of a firefly. You have to get out. I mean, get out. And the second mindset I would just also, quickly share with us is the sunflower mindset. You see, that is shining on you should be for your radiance. The all unnecessary things, the bombs is not coming to stop you. The bombs is coming to prove your quality. That, hey, this guy has got the best kind of car on the road. The bombs did not come to say, hey, guy, you know what? You are not. This bomb has come to tell them that, you know what? This guy is sensitive to the rules of engagement. This guy is smart enough to see ahead hiccups, limitations, whatever it is, and pay attention and see what he can do about them. You see, those hiccups, those bumps are not to stop you, but to prove you. To prove you. So the sunflower mindset is this. It's not, the sun has not come to scorch you, it has come to show you. That's the sunflower. The brighter the sun, the brighter the sunflower. And that's why they call it sunflower. Yeah. When the sun shines brightest, the sunflower, blooms, radiates, most beautiful. And that's very important. Very important. Let me stop at those two. There are a lot of them, that I've said as mindset that are very, very valuable to anyone who wants to start something great, and it's beyond them. Important. And let me quickly go and just touch around the B of the MBA that I started with now. The B of the MBA now is the business model innovation. Business model. Yeah, you need business model. Like I said, business is God's design through man to live sustainably. Business is God's design through man to liberate people sustainably. Look at it. The internet has been an issue, right? And somebody can provide me internet facility, and I would like it. But if I enjoy it today, where can I get it again tomorrow? I can't always go to his house. I can't always go to his office. I can't always go to where he has put it. But I should be able to access it anytime. It scale now, right? That's it. Somebody gave me, two slices of bread yesterday, and it was interesting for me to take care of my hunger. I should not go to his house every day to ask him for two slices of bread. Business model. It's not just sufficient that you have got the mind for business, the strong character for business. You must understand how to model your business. The best way that you are able to achieve your business promises sustainably. That's the place of business model. And a lot, a lot, a lot is involved in this. I will just quickly share with us now the human-centered design. I like it so much. The human-centered design. Never design anything as if designing for aliens. You see, your business, no matter the strength of your mindset, your business must never be a product of your own desire. I mean, the concepting now must never be a product of your own desire, your own love, without paying attention to the need of the people. You are not designing it for yourself. And that's why sometimes you even design some things that you don't like yourself. But because the people like it, you have to design it for them. business model. How do you design what people like? You don't just design what you feel like it's the best. And a flying car is a thing, right? Of course, we have a lot of prototypes now. There are a lot of beautiful stuff there in our head, but when you bring it out, people will tell you it's interesting, it's beautiful, but we don't like it. Even when people tell you they like it, you have to also consider how sustainably can I provide this thing to them? How can I easily get this thing across to them? Very important. So I will just quickly talk about the lens, the human-centered design lens that you need to look through when you are designing. Now you have it to do something great. Now, what you now need, how you now need to design and concept your idea into products and services that will make life easy for people on a repeat, sustainably, and with the highest level of reproducibility that is possible. You need to look through the lens of desirability. Desire plus ability. Yes. I need to open it up like that. Do people desire it? Do people desire it? Now, like it. Your family members like, friends like it, good for you. You need to take it to the point of desire. Do they need this thing to be able to achieve things in their life? That's desire. Like it, they just get it and they don't care where they place it. They just like it because they don't want it to feel bad. They just have to take it away from you and they are good. But when they desire it, they come for it where you have kept it. If you tell them you are hiding it, they would have gone there looking for it before they now ask you that, hey, where did you actually keep it under the rock? That's desire. What is the desirability of what you have got? Do they desire it? Are you sure they like it? And let's come back to you now. What's the feasibility that you can actually fulfill their desire? You see, the intelligence in delivering value sometimes is not just that, okay, you do anything people like. Sometimes it may be expensive to do anything people like, especially, we are getting to that word now, the word of customization. And that's why you see, because I want to make this particular product custom fit for you, you have to pay me some good money because it's just you. I'm not letting every material needed to make this thing happen just because of you. So you have to pay for that stress. You have to look at it. What is the feasibility of getting this thing across to my desired audience? The model, right? Very important. The business model, very important. You need to pay attention to it. I don't want to open the business model now. The link canvas, the business model canvas, all of them like that, bringing them together. And I've got one of my big bros like that, a mentor centered model. It's a lot of model all around. You must understand how to turn your products, your idea to concept most in the most feasible way possible. No. Yes, remember, it's a boss now. Let me bring it home again. It's a boss now that is carrying goodness from a place to another place. You should not take the longest routes. Hey, of course. You can't avoid the bumps. It doesn't matter the route you have decided to take. You can't avoid the bumps. Yet, listen, you should not take the longest route, because if you take the longest route, some other people have also carried the same goodness from the point they are to the same people you are carrying it to. So who gets there first gets the medal. Eventually, everybody will finish the race, but who gets to the first gets the gold medal. And in that order, you get your medal. So you have to understand that I need to deliver this value first. Best. First, best, you need the competitive advantage. Very important. The model. I call model the mode of leadership. How are you driving this your boss, right? The mode of leadership. The path you are taking, the path you are treading, the route you are taking, the mode of leadership in concepts to people the best way possible, the best way it can serve them and give them their desire. And now, the third lens we have to look through now is viability. Now, viability is now okay. I've been able to identify their desire and I've figured out how to fulfill their desire. How continuously. Remember, I said business is God's design to liberate people consistently, continuously, sustainably. So you now need to check out how viable is this visibility and how can I sustainably, satisfy their desire. Very important. Very important. And let me go to the A of the MBA now. The M is the mind. The B is model, innovation, or whatever you want to put there now, the business model. And the A is the action. Yep, the action. You see, until you act on it, it makes sense. No matter the strength of the mindset, no matter the business model, when you don't have the business action, when you don't have the mind action, the mindset action, A, your MB is a waste without the A. It has to be an MBA. Yeah, it has to be. Don't stop at the M and B. Go ahead to the A. The action is what brings life to everything you have put together. The action is what brings what? Life to everything you have put together. You have to understand a lot of concepts when it comes to the action. I was talking about the mode of leadership, the mode now. How do you achieve your result? The action. Very important. You have to look at, okay, what is it with me, the people, and every other person that are even not here at the moment. A lot of intelligence is required for the action to happen. I'm being very, very cautious of diving deep into the action. It's very deep dynamic, and it will take too much time for me to be able to expose a lot in that regard. But I'm going to just see from other days, and I would like you to join us on the Business Mumu group on LinkedIn. Yeah, some people are watching us right now on YouTube, some people on LinkedIn, and I think some people on Twitter. I don't know. This is just my first time of trying that out, and it's going to be very, very interesting to see how the feedback is. Hey, the MBA of business is what you need for your business to fly. All we have done through this anniversary is to elevate you, take you off the ground level, take you to that place where you are out of the noise. And then you've got your poise to be able to move and achieve the reason why you are in business. You are not in business to boast. You are not in business to brag. You are not in business to bully. You are in business for business. You are in business to sustainably liberate people with a standard value, quality value, interesting. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And that's very important. The right mindset, very important. For every mile we go, you must have the mind for it. Remember, the firefly does not shine its light until it flies. And the sunflower is not beautiful until the sun shines. You need the mind, you need the model. The business model is important. The mind is not brilliant enough to make you win in the market. You must get design the best model that will suit the concept of the business, your personality, and conveniently bring into the picture your target audience. Very important. And also, no matter the brilliance of your mind or the sophistication of your mind, no matter how interesting your business model is, without the action, it is dead. Faith without work is useless, man. Why not put it to work? If you are sure that what you got is working, put it to work. Let's feel it. Put in the action. Remember the firefly. You must fly to shine. I want to say a very big thank you to everyone who have been part of Business Mumu in the past 1 year. We are coming back again full force to have our audience engage again in different and more beautiful ways achieve of reducing business mortality rate in Africa. We have had the opportunity to meet a lot of people in the course of this just 1 year of activity. And you know what? We are ready for so much more in the coming years. And this has been possible, and this will still be possible because you have been part of this great idea. It's actually not an entity on its own. It's an entity for all of us. And that's why you see we are friendly enough every time. Space with you anytime it is necessary. And we're going to do more. We're going to bring their experiences with us. You know why model? Because the need, the gap to close the problem we are trying to solve is so enormous that we need to close the gap fast enough. We need to automate that have gone, year ahead, seen the solution. The 20 years experience, the 30 years experience, the 40 years experience, bring it together. Come on, just 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 1 hour, and you know what? We are able to do a lot. Yes, I know we cannot access all those experiences in that short time, but definitely for those ready to move, they don't need all of it. It's an interesting time here. And I say again, I am so happy and so grateful for everyone who has been part of Business Mumu in the past 1 year. To our amazing guests that came around from yesterday to today, I'm so grateful for all to make it right on the show. Yeah, this is the beginning. It's going to be a continuation, and we're going to enjoy more people on other platforms, on other opportunities as Momo. It's interesting to have you here, and I must say, you are fit sense to fly. Let your business fly out of the company of the chickens, and soar. Thank you so much. I see those people in the comment section. I really appreciate you so much. Elijah, thank you so much. And those people are also still there. People are not, they are very shy. They don't want to show up. They don't want people to see them. Thank you so much also to all those category of people. I really appreciate everyone. God bless you. Until next time we meet again on this platform, please go back to everything we have done. No matter how haphazard it has seemed because of technical issues, we are yet still very sure of the quality that we have delivered. It's worth it anytime, and it's interesting. So join our Business Mumu group on LinkedIn for you to be able to avail yourself of so many benefits that will be coming from Business Mumu going forward. Thank you so, so much again. I can't say too much of thank you because I really mean it. And it's possible because of you. Till next time, remain amazing. Yeah, we're going to celebrate so many years of business effectiveness in Africa doing exploit. Uh, till next time, remain amazing. I love you.